laughing, pretty baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. Yeah, you've been laughing, pretty baby. Someday you're gonna be crying. Further on up the road, you'll find out I wasn't lying. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, someone's gonna hurt you like you hurt me. Further on up the road, darling, just you wait and see.
Done and the weekend's here. I'm up at dawn, gotta make it clear. The hunt is on, I'm feeling that fire. Got FOMO bad and I'm down to the wire. Rolling out the morning light, chasing that beast that's out of sight. Got my spot all picked out right, gonna score that bottle tonight. Oh, but the whiskey tuber's got the first, left me standing feeling cursed. No JD, no Wild Turkey's best. No Russell's 15 left on the shelf. Guess I'll see if I like the rest. Charlie, Jeff, and a special guest, sipping up all the liquid joy. Cast 529, got the last sweet sip. Guess I need to learn to double click and hit subscribe quick. I walk in the store, see a big guy there. I asked, did you score? What'd you snare? He shakes his head, says, man, not a chance. Those whiskey tubers beat me to the dance. The guy at the counter starts to explain. A van rolled up like a whiskey train. Troy took all the Wild Turkey pride. Gandy Road grabbed JD for the ride. And Iceman Dave with a cheeky grin left with Russell's 15 again. Oh, the whiskey tubers got their first, left me standing feeling cursed. No JD, no Wild Turkey's best. No Russell's 15 on the shelf. Guess I'll see if I like the rest. Charlie, Jeff, and a special guest, sipping up all the liquid joy. Cast 529, got the last sweet sip. Guess I need to learn to double click and hit subscribe quick. Well, I laughed and gave a wink. Said, guess I'll need another drink. If you can't beat 'em, join 'em too. Sub to Bourbon and Ballz and find something new. So I'll raise my glass to the whiskey crew. Those tubers know just what to do. A little crisscross, but you're alright. So keep on chasing highs. So keep on chasing. Another birthday and you spotted some gray ends. But nothing changes, cause you know how Thursdays spent. You had the worst day and you needed time to vent. So you call the boys up and you'll see them there at 10. Honestly, camaraderie is something like the lottery.
I can reach out. That could be one of our things we do. You know, we're talking about doing these commercials or these ads or these videos for these different products. We can reach out to a manufacturer that makes them today, get one, and we do the video. And sit there and go, oh, fuck. I'm riding the bike and going,
Put the glitter in my hand.
no doubt that.
All right.
that tater
No,
sticker
hold
will-
on. Torp, it does not say who is in my ass. Oh my God, it does. If you separate it, it does says who's in my ass.
Who's in my ass?
Oh shit.
Who in my ass?
My systems. I'm starting to become immune to press. This doesn't even bother me anymore.
That's right.
Oh,
That smells pretty good.
Thursday and I'm drinking with my friends. Yeah, we know it's early, but we can't wait for the weekend. We're in a hurry 'cause we're thirsty again. But we're not worried when we're saying what we mean and what we meant.
Hey guys, welcome to Monday night.
Cheers, Bourbon and Ballz.
We got Mr. Chad with us tonight.
Yes, he
Again.
has wandered his way back.
Yeah, we
Can't get rid of me. You know why I think you showed up today of all days? Because we got back from our barrel pick and you're still on that high.
It was pretty exhilarating. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was great. You've been on barrel picks before, right?
Yep.
And what ones were you on before?
So I've been down to Nashville Barrel.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Okay. I gotta imagine they're different, probably in its own way.
different in its own way. They have
Yeah.
a really cool back room ambiance there.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
intimate setting. Yeah, it's a pretty sweet setup. If
Okay.
you've never been down to Nashville Barrel,
Okay.
it's worth it.
Well, that's the way New Riff was for me. It wasn't we started at the distillery with the tour and everything else, but then we went down to the Rick House, which is like 5 minutes away, and they had this big, nice room with big chandeliers, and
Okay.
we sat down there and did our barrel picking
And then,
there.
of course, Revival, they
Right.
have their own ambiance, and that's more of just, it's like, if you are like an aficionado, you got to go there. It's like an eighth wonder of the world. You've got to put on your bucket list.
Oh my god, the Dusty's there.
Oh,
The-
jeez.
and the downstairs is just part of it.
Yeah.
They got an entire upstairs that's phenomenal.
Right.
It takes you
So-
back in time. So we have Brad, the owner of Revival Spirits, or I'm sorry, not Revival Spirits. What do I say? That Revival Vintage
Yeah.
Bottle Shop. He'll be on here in a moment to kind of go over those things.
Mhm.
And we met him more intimately on Saturday.
Yeah,
Wow.
he popped in our show when we had Ed Bly on for a little bit.
We did,
Yeah.
but now we get Brad to ourselves,
Right,
and then we can talk more about his shop and what all they get to offer,
right.
and whatnot. Before we do that, though, let's say hello to those who are on. Lip Service Crew, cheers, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Torp, yes, Living, thanks for coming on. Chris Jenkins, thanks for coming on. Keith, thanks for coming on. And no Torp, Larrikin is not in our free sample for today. Which, by the way, what is it?
Our free samples today. Our free samples for today are Cedarbrook in honor of our barrel pick, A.M. Scott Cigar Batch, Whiskey Thief Bourbon, and Milam and Green Provisions is our hashtag revival.
That's the last of our free samples on that
one. Yes, it is. Well, we got bottles, but yeah, the little sample bottles that they gave us.
Yeah,
it's a nice pick.
Yeah.
So they're random. We just grabbed 4 random things. Keith, cheers to you. Thanks for coming on, buddy. Let's see here. Yeah, no pregame tonight. We'll keep things simple. We'll get back to our regular scheduled program.
Yeah, we don't want to step on BTM.
No, which by the way, do not forget this Thursday, BTM will have an 8 o'clock slot for his live. I'm not sure what he's going to do just yet.
I think he had West Virginia Bourbon.
Oh, yes. We'll have Mike. Right. So it should be a great show. So hopefully you guys will tune in this Thursday at 8 o'clock.
We're not going to be on because Charlie's going to be in the middle of the ocean somewhere.
Correct.
Sailing away.
Never been on a cruise. Hey, do you know anything about ducks?
I know a little bit.
No, I mean not like ducks, but like rubber ducks on a cruise or something.
No, I know nothing.
You've been on a cruise before?
No, never.
Something about rubber ducks, and you find them as some sort of a scavenger hunt. I don't know. Anyway, let's write it on. All right, let's move on before this gets bad. All right, Dave Volga saying cheers to you, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Harold McAdory, yes, cheers. Thanks for coming on.
Where Harold is, Ashley will be there somewhere.
Yes, West Virginia bourbon guy who will be on Thursday with BTM Dave. Cheers to you. And here's Keith playing a little pregame own trivia. Let's see here. Patrick Littledew, which by the way, Patrick, we created a new channel on our Discord today.
Yeah, dude.
We only got 40 of them. And one of them has to do with foodie. Because we all like foodie stuff. Patrick put up the first post today. It was of spaghetti and meatballs. We put the recipe down.
Oh, God.
Right.
I'm going to go on there and check that out.
We should do that.
Yeah.
We should have like a cooking class one night.
Well, we do. I mean, we should come in here, mix us some drinks, and make,
Oh, the cooking class. Maybe we'll take this thing upstairs in the kitchen.
Oh, you can do that.
Well, I'm just saying.
Get Erica to do it. Erica from upstairs. You up there?
Rick Moreland. I wouldn't be saying that too loud, buddy. This may be a 1-man show or a 2-man show. However you want to do it. Yeah. So, anyways, pretty cool.
Brad, we just lost you.
Brad, we just lost you.
There he is. He's come back.
There you go. We'll get you in here in a minute, buddy. We do see you in the background. So we're good to go on that, I believe. Let's see here. Yes, you are in the backstage. Whiskey Bill, cheers to you. Jenny B, cheers to you. Thanks for coming on. We got Captain Steuben.
Cask, Brian's here.
Yes, Cask 529. Cheers to you, buddy.
Gary McDonald, you get him?
Gary McDonald, yes, part of the crew from Saturday night. Which, by the way, after we get done interviewing Brad, we have a very special video that you actually took a lot of those pictures once again, and I put a little twist to it.
Yes.
So stick around after the interview tonight. We have a very special video to show you guys, and they'll make that live for you guys to watch it, a part of our channel.
Yep, the twist is really cool too. So
it is pretty cool.
It's neat.
Yeah. So all right, Chris Jenkins, I think I said hello to you. If not, I am sorry. Rick Miller, cheers to you, buddy. Believe it or not, your freaking samples are going out.
Finally.
I think we're all caught up after this week. I want to get everything out the door before I leave. Everybody's samples are going out, including coffee. 2 people coffee, they're going out too. I just got I had to order more coffee. That's why they were delayed. And then we had to order more bottle supplies.
Tony Scott.
Scott. He's our regular guy now. And we're going to talk much more about him in the upcoming weeks. We got a special surprise for you down the road here. You're not going to want to miss that. Gandy Road, cheers, buddy. Part of the Barrel Pit crew. Matt B, cheers to you. Thanks for coming along. Yes, hashtag revival once again, guys. If you guys would go ahead and do that to enter the drawing. Mrs. Lori J, thanks for coming on. I'd imagine Mr.
Richie
Thank
J.
you. It's somewhere around here. He's always to be found. Let's see here. I think we're getting to the end and we can get rolling.
All right.
We get rolling.
Yep. Just while we're doing this, just a couple quick announcements here. Again, we're not going to be on the show next week. Charlie's going to be on his cruise, but BTM will be in our spot at 8:00 on Thursday next week.
Little old fashioned cheers. Show me the proof. Cheers. Thanks for coming along.
We will actually be back on Monday, September 29th. We'll have 15 stars with us that night.
Father-son combo.
Father-son combo, that's correct. And then that same week, October 2nd, we have Coal Pick. They will be on that Thursday,
Oh, we have
October
double duty
2nd.
that
We
week?
got double duty that week.
All right.
Got to
Who's
make
winning
up.
this week? All right. Whiskey Shaman. Salmon.
Shaman.
I just screw that up every week.
You do.
It's a common word, too. I don't know why I screwed that up. But cheers to you. Thanks for coming on. Mr. McBrayer. Look at that.
Hey, Bill.
Bill McBrayer's in
Hey.
the house.
There he is. Man.
Cheers to you. Thanks for coming on. We just talked about that video that we're going to show later.
Yep.
on. You guys got to stick around for. Let's see here. Nightbot.
Nightbot.
Yes.
That's new. Welcome.
I do what I must. Stop spamming emotes. I'm not sure what that is. Well,
Yeah. Don't
someone
know.
can kick if it's a spammer. I don't think so.
Ashley.
Ashley, there she goes. Make sure you take your.
Take your pineapple decor.
Oh.
What? I already read it. You didn't even read it out loud. I read that
Well,
part.
put that up on the screen.
Well, apparently you're supposed to bring magnets and put stickers. You're supposed to decorate your door.
You know what you want a pineapple.
Dude, we've already gone through this.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure.
Although I will say this, I'm 52 years old. I just found out about this pineapple thing
No shit.
a year ago. I didn't know. Did you?
You can teach an old dog new tricks.
Well, I didn't know.
Okay.
Did you? How long?
Forever.
Known for a while.
A hot minute, Charlie. A hot minute.
I didn't know about this. Hey, Lisa. Or not hey, Lisa. Sweet Lisa. Cheers to you. Thanks for coming on.
Sean Dent, welcome. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, thanks, Sean.
Cheer,
Thanks
man.
for the super chat. We're getting through all your guys' super chats.
Oh, you know,
you
you know.
invite-
Yeah, I know Sean.
Okay,
Sean's
cool.
awesome.
Oh.
He has a great palate.
Really?
He's been on some fantastic picks.
So-
Yeah.
Do you ever invite him to our tastings?
I'll have to.
November.
Yeah, Red Rover. Sean,
First-
come on over.
Yeah.
Dude.
First Saturday in November.
Okay.
OG Bob.
Yes, OG Bob is here in the house. Another of our barrel pick guy. How's that fantasy team doing? Don't even talk. We're not even going to talk about it. We're horrible at picking teams, or picking players, by the way, when it comes to fantasy football.
Well, just I made the first pick today, so
Yeah, don't forget to pick out the wide receiver this week. Check out the duty-free US. Oh, I will do that. We're going to Canada. So there you go. Let's see, Stan, the man.
Tyler,
Thanks for coming on. Cheers to you.
another barrel pick.
Yes, he went on his very first barrel pick. Let's see here.
I think that's it.
I think we are done and we can get rolling. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you have any other announcements to make? I want her to get.
No, I just
reviews. Thanks for coming on, buddy. Of
Yep.
course.
no, just that again, we're not gonna be on next week. So
And Rob. That's the
and
supervisor.
yep. Also, those premium pours tonight, were pretty damn good. We got the Parker's Heritage double barrel blend, the JD Heritage, the short barrel that we got from Watcho Proper Festival, and Helldiver from Found North.
Yeah, that
So that is fantastic.
All right, guys, let's bring Brad on. I think he is ready to roll, I believe. So without further ado, let's bring Brad on from Revival, I think.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Brad.
How we doing?
Hey, man.
Long time no see.
Yes, thanks for having us, by the way, on Saturday. That was that was a great venue to have a barrel pick. Have you had barrel picks there before?
Yeah, I mean, not too often, but No, I mean we have enough space, don't we?
Yeah, you do. And it's great, just because we all can then go off on a tangent and kind of go upstairs and see the history of basically bourbon.
Yeah.
If you think
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
full circle for sure here. You got the new and the old, and if you guys were here a couple months sooner, we would have had that the jug of Cedar Brook here to taste. But that's what happens when you're not a museum. We actually go through this stuff before it gets oxidized. So
Yeah, that'd have been great. That'd have been great if had that came along. But no, you had other great stuff there. I'll let you speak about it. But for at least for me, I don't know about you guys. I end up having that Elijah Craig 12. What year was that? I forget.
I think it's a 2012 gift shop release. So it's 129.7 proof.
How what proof?
129.7.
Wow.
That was a fantastic pour.
Yes, it was.
So go ahead and tell everybody where exactly Revival Vintage is exactly, and then go from there as far as what's in your shop and whatever you like to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. So we have 2 locations. Our main one's here in Covington, Kentucky. We just moved from 600 to the 8,000 square feet. So we're connected to the Hotel Covington. Before it was just a little, tasting bar with bottles. There was no beer, wine, or mixed drinks or new and old history tastings. It was just old. So now, it's a full blown beer, wine, mixed drinks, vintage mixed drinks. You can do new versus old history tastings. We deal with the distributor now. So we have something for everybody. So, if you wanted to bring your spouse, but they don't drink bourbon, we got you covered. And we have, soda and water. Dogs are allowed to come. We don't serve food or anything like that. So really anyone is welcome in our shop. And, I think you guys can attest, bourbon's kind of like a boat. And unless you have a friend with the boat, you can't get on. So, we're the cruise ship of spirits and vintage spirits and bourbon. And we're open 7 days a week. And anyone out there that has a heartbeat can come in here and have a fun time. And you don't even have to spend money to come see it. I just want the more people, the merrier to just see what we're doing. I think if you see it, even if you don't drink, bottles like this will pop up, in your lifetime. Somebody will pass away or whatever, and you'll immediately send them to me because you saw what we're doing. So, we're kind of giving these bottles like a second life. I would say Sotheby's and Christie's, have done what we're doing for decades, but 99% of what I have, they don't want it. So we're kind of forging our way in the future and putting a price on, what's been garbage historically, and it becomes another man's trash is another's treasure. And then we also have a location in Elizabethtown. So if you're ever passing by, we'd love to have you come see us. We're probably 25, 30 minutes from Bardstown. If you're going to Tennessee, you kind of got to go through there anyway. And the only thing we're missing is a bottle shop down there. We're hoping hoping to have one here in the future, but for right now, it's just the bar, and it's open Tuesday to Sunday. And would love for folks to check us out there. We have a different kind of inventory down there, and the pricing's really aggressive because that's a little town in small town USA, and they don't need a museum. They don't need a Jack Rose or something like that. They just need a fun place to go and to share bourbon. And so we're trying to make it as affordable as we possibly can. So,
yeah, I was going to say, and Keith, I think Gary said it too. Birds are allowed too.
Yeah, man, we had the bird.
Yeah, that couple came in dressed up in the Lederhosen and all that for the German Oktoberfest, and she had a parakeet or something. Yeah,
dude, you never know who you're gonna see here at the shop. It's like there should be a TV show on my chest, for a GoPro daily. It's absolutely wild. So I'm glad you guys were here when the bird got here.
Yeah.
I mean, you had some pretty influential people show up at your shop from time to time. I think within the last couple of months, we ended up seeing Jim Gaffigan with Father Time, right?
Yeah, man. You never know who will show up. We're connected to this hotel next to us, and so we've had the Pirates baseball team in here randomly, and Jim Gaffigan played he was at the Taft Theater, and he came back after the Taft, and he was only on stage for about an hour. He hung out for 4 hours with us. We got to eat dinner, and we opened a 1923 Seagram's Rye, and he actually reposted the video all over his social media and tagged us as a contributor. And I didn't ask him to do that, so it's so cool to just hang out with these people. I mean, at the end of the day, all these folks put their pants on the same way. I mean, they just want to be treated normal and just have a fun time. And so, I really don't care if you're Jim Gaffigan or who you are. That's what makes this place so much fun. We try to treat every single person like they are Jim Gaffigan or like they are, a celebrity or something, because everybody is a friend and a customer to us. So, money shouldn't be a barrier.
And then you had mentioned that to us when we were out there Saturday, and kind of mentioned that they're here today, is like when it comes to your pours, you make it like affordable, where you want people to try these pours, you want them to experience it.
Yeah,
because,
no, I mean,
in a different city, it'd be a lot more.
No, totally. And we've all been to bars where it's overwhelming to see a big wall. And granted, we have a lot on our bar down in the entry when you first walk in, but upstairs where there's more rare stuff, it's just it's right what's behind me. It's maybe 50 bottles or something, hyper focused. Instead of handing somebody like some overpriced book that takes them 5 hours to go through to look at oxidized whiskey, nothing we've opened has been open more than a year. So you're drinking it at like its peak, and then you're not paying a ton. And so it goes pretty quick, and it keeps it flowing. And then I'm on a quest to taste the best thing I've never tasted. And so the bottle shop kind of feeds this little tasting bar, and you never know what we're going to open. Since you guys have been here, I opened this today, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's a virgin bourbon. And I thought it was Heaven Hill, but it's actually from Old Boone Distillery in Meadowlawn from 1974, and it's 107 proof. So something like that, just it just doesn't pop up, and you can try it today. And when you guys were here over the weekend, it wasn't open. So
I remember seeing that bottle too. Keith and I both looked at it. It was like, oh wow,
That's cool.
Yeah,
yeah, it was available for sale, and now it's not.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So the bottles behind you, do you mind us taking a look at that as far as what exactly?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, we lost him.
Damn it! Cliffhanger. It reminds me of, remember when back in the 70s or whatever, when the football game was going on and they interrupted it with Heidi.
Yeah, there he is.
That's what
Sorry about that, guys. I like hit a button on my phone. So we started out at basically $3, and so it's more the newer stuff. And if you notice on the outside walls when you walk in, there's some newer bottles of like friendships and relationships and just regular Buffalo Trace. So we love that people can try stuff before they buy it, and so that's what the top row is kind of focused on. There's, just to read it off, like a Northside Distillery, Jet Brothers Neely bottle, Nashville Barrel, Kentucky Nectar. We just had the Kentucky Nectar folks here. They're amazing with Old Commonwealth. And so this is kind of like a leftover from their event. Unfortunately, we sold out all the bottles, but hopefully we'll get some more. There's OKI. Obviously, we got the McBrayer up here. He's a flagship here. There's not many brick and mortar places you can get that brand. And so we'd love to support Bill and his dad. And I think we kind of briefly spoke about how we met and stuff. And so it's just funny how, bourbon brings people together. And here I am on this show with you guys, and, bourbon's brought me together with you. And so, and it wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for Bill. So Bill's opened a ton of doors for us with being able to purchase vintage product of his families, and to getting people like you in our shop that might not have ever come. And so love having that bottle up here. We tell everybody about it. And then you got Augusta. We're friends with them. We're buds with RD1. Barry Brinegar is freaking amazing. I mean, you got probably in a handful of brand ambassadors of any kind of spirit, he's up there. And, I would say with anybody for cigars, beer, wine. I mean, spirits, you name it, Barry's at the top. So we love supporting him. And then our vintage stuff basically starts at $5, and this is just like a Crown XR Blue. We have a Jim Beam from '81. There's a coconut liqueur from the '80s. There's a 25-year Armagnac. There's a Seagram's Crown Royal. So most people don't realize, but Seagram's actually owned Crown. I forget when they sold it, but it was made in Waterloo, and Waterloo burned down in '93. So the '66 Crown, you can try it for $5. There's an a la Vite. So this is kind of like a Denmark. This is basically a Denmark, like flavored gin almost. There's basically a rum. I'm going to butcher this, but Bourbon and from Haiti. It's from the '90s. We have Father Time. So obviously we support Jim Gaffigan. He came through and he supports us. So we have his up here, and a Bermuda Cordial that's cherry from the '80s is up here. And we have 3 scotches from the '70s, '60s, '70s, and '80s. Cutty Shark, White Label, and Ballantines. And so, some of this stuff, I think if you're at a Michelin star restaurant, in New York City, you're looking at a multi-$100 pour, and you can try it with us for $5. So
walk and drink through time.
yeah, no, I mean, and money gets you far. Like, we do small taste here. I think I was telling you guys, we do quarter-ounce samples. And so it just allows people to try a lot of things, and then we can share each bottle with 100 people. And so we're almost like a vintage spirit drug dealer, I guess, like in a sense, like little sniffs and tastes, and people come back in scratching their neck, like wondering if the bottle's still here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, gotta get me some more of that.
Yeah.
yep. Yeah, like that Elijah Craig you guys liked, it probably won't be here much longer. So if folks want to try it, you better get down here. So it's gone quick. Yeah, if you want me to keep going, we did just open an Angel's Envy from 2016. It actually has the box, and now they don't make it without the box. I also this weekend opened just a double oak from 2020. We got tequila from the 60s, a cream of Kentucky from the 60s. This SS Pierce is really weird. It's probably tough to see in the camera, but it was bottled in Massachusetts, but it was barreled in Kentucky, and it's just like a brand you won't see. We got some more Pusser's rum from '79. We got my buddy Ed. Ed was on your show recently, and so we support Ed. And my business partner is actually Ed's business partner. So Shannon Smith, city commissioner and attorney, and so she helps Ed with his brand, and then she's a big help here too. And so, we're happy to support Ed, and we got a select stock from Heaven Hill from 2019, and Johnny Walker from the 70s.
Good Lord.
One of the older ones for right now is a Cream de Cacao from the 50s, and then you got a Martell Cognac from the 1960s. So we try to make it just like something for everybody. We want to be bourbon heavy, but we want people to get out of their comfort zone and just try new things when they come here. So
yeah, we killed off. There were several of us. I don't know how many of us had one, but that J.W. Dant, 1969. Oh my God.
The Free Fire Dance, or actually, you called the Dant downstairs that was from '69. That was Indiana whiskey. So that wasn't even Kentucky whiskey. So I mean, it just shows you what they were making back then. I mean. If you tell someone that's not bourbon and you put that in a blind, I mean, something like that might beat a Pappy Van Winkle from today. It's going to beat a Blanton's or an Elmer T. Lee or Rock Hill Farms. So yeah, I mean, it's I think people get caught up in a label, and so it's fun here in real time to figure out that you like something that you think you might not just because you thought the label wasn't cool.
Right.
Absolutely. I mean, the char on that 69 was incredible. We did a side-by-side of the newer pour, and it was not even comparable. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Brad.
Yeah.
And look at that, Keith, and taking the bottle home.
Yeah.
He took it home too.
And then we had that Stillbrook bourbon.
Okay.
Yeah, that was very good as well. Still Bourbon Deluxe. Stillbrook Bourbon Deluxe. I'm looking at some of the pictures we took. It's just, our photographer here, Chad, man, he took some great pics.
Yeah, we're gonna show everybody.
Dude, Chad, if you need some work, man, you're hired.
We'll-
You were on it.
Yeah.
We'll send you some of those raw videos or raw pictures. Do you ever want to use it for your site or something like that?
Yeah.
Pictures.
No, I really appreciate that. No, I saw him. He was giving me tips on how to use the camera too. Hopefully the photos I took were good.
Oh,
Actually, they
great.
did. You,
Actually, yeah. they're
one of the
great.
ones you actually turned out was the last picture of our video, which we'll show here before too long. Once we finish this interview, we have a little montage over for Saturday's thing. But the very last pic was actually you taking that picture. So we do appreciate that. And I tell you what, it was probably one of the best times that we've had in a very long time.
Awesome, man. Hey, if it's cool with you guys, like we just got a little crowd of folks up here, and I think
Yeah.
they want to step behind the bar and drink. I was just charging my phone, and
Okay, yeah.
I might take you on a quick tour of like our bottles up here, and then take my phone downstairs to our other bar, and we'll finish from down there. So these guys can enjoy the bar up here. Is that okay with you?
Yep, very good. Have at it.
All right. So hopefully you guys can kind of see this. This is just the back wall. Like we have a little elevator over here. And when you come off the elevator, this is basically what you see right now. And there's not a ton of bourbon really. I mean, we do have some Maker's Mark and some liqueurs and scotch and rum. And I got Stoli vodka it's literally from the USR. So a little bit of everything. And it's looking like there's a big glare from our lights. Hopefully that me cleaning my screen helped out a little bit. But yeah, we just since you guys were here, we got some Eagle Rare in, and so I got a few decanters in. These are some minis. My great grandfather was a whiskey rectifier, so these are bottles that really near and dear to my heart. They're from probably 1905 or so. And then the weirdest bottle here is this guy. It looked like lighter fluid from China. It's like a Chinese like fairy juice or something. It's from the 70s or 80s. It's 106 proof. And I need a Chinese businessman to come in and buy it because nobody knows what it is.
This is like going to an antique store that you can drink from. This is fantastic.
Dude, it is. Yeah, I mean, you got some like Monsters Choice, Scotch. We got some Squire's Gin, Drambuie, Seagram 7, Chivas. We just got a Jim Beam decanter in from 1969. Yeah, heck, Sunday we took a few different deals in, and you guys were here on Saturday, so some of the inventory is definitely new. We probably have the most new bourbon we've had in a while. And so I take deals with folks that are just try to be reasonable with people. And we don't want to be a museum, but we got, Blanton's by the barrel, an Evan Williams 12, Weller 12, a Weller pick, a Michter's 10, small batch from 16, not a Stag Junior, but a Stag, a 2014 Stag. This is the new Jim Beam bottle pen that just got released. Weller Full Proof, Blanton's Gold, Elmer T. Lee. So there's definitely some things here that people will recognize, but there will be a lot here that they might not. And, we got Mum's Cognac, and frickin' this is like a like a liqueur you would add to, like a raspberry flavor you would add to a mixed drink. And a lot of this stuff should be at Rumpke Dump, and we're literally creating, tourism and revenue out of it. But here's a couple of the Eagle Rares we just got. Hopefully you can see those pretty well.
Age on
This is another little section of Maker's Mark.
What's the age
And
on
then,
those? How old are those?
the Eagles are from 1980, 81, and 83 and 84. And then we do have, this is a really fun section too. All of these are $10. And so it's so neat that anyone can come in our shop and take a little time capsule home. And so some of this stuff is even from like this little Martell right here. It's probably from the 30s or 40s. So you can take home, the fill's a little low, but it's clear. But you can take home a spirit for $10 from the 1930s or 40s with us. So I think that's super cool. You don't have to be the most rich person in the world, and you can get a little piece of history. So, and then here are the other those other.
One of our viewers would like to know how much that Eagle Rare decanter is.
We put. I want to see him here for a little bit, so I'm a little proud of him. But I put 750 on there. We would take like 625 for any of them. So yeah, if they want to reach out to me, the number on our website calls our shop iPhone, and happy to work with them. And I will say the downfall with a decanter, you can't see the contents, and so they're just really tough to like totally guarantee. We do guarantee that the contents are original. The tack strips are sealed, but as you know, when you get up to this level with them, I put them on a digital scale. Each bottle is kind of a little different of how it was made, back in the 80s, but we try to get a decent idea. Usually these Eagle Rare decanters, you want them to be between 4 and 5 pounds, and all of these were between that. So, if I was a betting man, I'd say there's like a 95% chance it's going to be good, but there is a chance that it might be hazy or cloudy or off-putting. Each bottle, either Father Time's either kind or isn't. And so it's just, unless I have x-ray vision, you just can't guarantee it. So,
Yeah.
whereas, like
this,
this, you can see the fill and clarity. So you just can't on decanters. So,
yeah, I had a decanter of Jim Beam one time, and it was from the 1970s, and it was horrible. I mean, it was musty. It was like drinking dirt. It was rough.
So that's upstairs right now. So Brad is going downstairs.
So we're headed down, and
Cool exposed brick on the sides.
yeah, it's pretty cool. We love the vibe down here. We try to make it it's not super loud. The music's actually a little lower right now, but we just want it to be where you can hear each other. We even have like some card games that you can play. So like just regular card games, Cards Against Humanity. There's Trouble in here. We just want people to come in and have fun, and we just, if there's a good sports game on, I'll throw it on, but I usually put up some like old movies because like we're a vintage liquor store. So I just throw up, something fun each day and just let it kind of ride. And we have our full bar right here, and my amazing bartender Jasmine's chilling right here. So she's helping me out more than you'd ever imagine. I'm not that great with the computer, and so she's a good yin and yang to help me like make some sense of all the bottles we have here with our computer. But this is the back bar, or the back bar for the main bar. So I'll just kind of start over here with you guys real quick. When you walk in, the first shelf you see is our liqueurs. A lot of them, we have Campari from the 60s and different liqueurs really from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s and today. So just about any mixed drink you get from us can be a vintage mixed drink. And our cocktails are basically $13. So, I mean, it's incredibly reasonable. We've been trying to pick like 4 bottles a day and do a little flight for people. And so today I did a New Riff single malt, a Forbidden, Angel's Envy triple oak, and then a McBrayer. And for $15, you got a half ounce of each of these. And so like just a random flight for, Mondays are kind of slow here. So, just doing any kind of deal to just get people excited to come in after Sunday football drinking, And then our deal today, I think you guys got to try this when you came. We opened that Heaven Hill from 1975. And so I did a Heaven Hill 7-year bonded from today versus a 75-90 proof. And we did $15 and you got a half ounce of each. So I thought that was really cool. And then our bourbon here in the middle, it starts at $2. We do half ounce samples. So if you come here and you want to try, if you want to try a lot, we're a great place for that because most bars make you get a 1.5 ounce pour. And so it's so neat that it's 2 to 6 on the bottom, $6, 5 to 10, and then stuff's individually marked. Like our most expensive pour right now, I think, is $25 or $30 here. It's actually an Old Forester birthday bourbon from the 2020 for $30 for a half ounce. And if you wanted a quarter ounce of it, we'll give it to you for $15. We just want people to try different things. So, and then my favorite part of the whole bar is the new and old history tasting. So I even have Captain Morgan's from the 90s, versus today. Crown Royal from the 90s versus today. Seagram 7 from the 80s versus today. Canadian Club from the 70s. There's Hennessy from the 60s. Jameson from the 80s. I opened a Woodford Double Oak from 14 versus today. There's a Beam from 88 versus today. Jose Cuervo from the 60s versus today. Bacardi from the 70s. Makers from the 90s. And then I just added this 1975. And hell, we opened this up, I think on Saturday when you guys were here. And you can just see, I mean, bottles just get crushed here. So things don't last.
I wonder how much of that we drank.
Yeah, I think
You guys put a little dent.
the one great thing about your place, Brad, is the fact that we can come. We went Saturday. We can come next Saturday, and we're gonna find newer bottles.
Yeah, no, it's already evolved since you've been here. So it's no, you nailed it, man. I think it makes it kind of frustrating because, like, if you find the best thing you've ever had and you want to come back and keep trying it, it probably won't be here. But it is fun knowing that even though that's gone, something else that's like just as cool will be. I'll open it up and I'm ready to share it. So,
yeah, you had a wild turkey on Saturday, didn't you? Is that the one you just picked up? Was a wild turkey?
No, actually, yeah, you guys are right. I I bought it and sold it the same day. So it was a wild turkey 12-year. The first year I think they came out with that is 1982. And so we owned it for about 15 minutes and someone came in and gave us a fair offer. And, you know, we try to be fair to who we buy from and then not a museum. And my goal is I look at bottles as potatoes and we want to get them hot, sell them hot. And I'm an idiot to just not take the money if we're going to be profitable and buy the next deal, you know? So, and those guys you were hanging out with that bought that bottle, I mean, they're super huge supporters of us. They come in like once a year and like their whole trip to the area is based off coming here, and they stay at the Hotel Covington and basically come in the morning and then they get food and come back till the night. So, you know, we want to take care of people that keep coming back, and, you know, it was great that they were the ones that bought the bottle. So,
yeah, they were fun people. Stan, one of yours has a question. What has been the most interesting bottle so far? That's got to cover quite a bit, but maybe a couple of things that come to your mind.
You know, one that was really cool. It was a Pendennis Club from 1893, and we got it with a bunch of other just really rare pre-prohibition bottles from the 1800s and 1900s. And this one in particular was about probably halfway full, and it was 125 proof. And who knows, like if the bottle was full and like the label was a little bit nicer, you know, maybe at an auction, or maybe I could sell it, I don't know, for 10 to 30,000. I have no idea. But we popped that open, and we were in the little shop in 600 square feet, and the whole little shop smelled like honey, barn, tobacco, butterscotch, you know, brown sugar. I mean, all the smells of like the 1800s of bourbon just kind of came out of there and just were released. And the taste that it had was just, it's tough to put it into words, but everything I just said, it had that, and the complexity. And, you know, I think I mentioned it was 125 proof. Like, for things to have that high of proof from the 1800s are just unheard of. So I was shocked to see that on a label, because really anything over 100, you know, most of that stuff was bonded. It went in at the lower barrel entry proof. So to see that on a label was just, I've never seen anything like that before. So to experience that, I think that was probably, I don't know, that could be a top 1 or 2 for me. I'd have to think a little harder to find to talk about something else. So
now, you also have cigars, correct? And if I heard,
yeah, man,
Bill said something about you had vintage cigars too. Is that correct?
Yeah, we do. We just don't sell them. I'll smoke one with you guys, but yeah, legally, you know, it's easier to sell vintage spirits than tobacco, and so we don't. You know, there's a thing called the ATF, and they don't like you fuck around and find out. So yeah, we don't sell those, but you know, I'm happy to smoke one with you guys one day. We do partner with there's a local cigar shop called Blaze over in
Yep.
Newport, and Dallas has become a good friend of mine, and we basically buy from him, and the taxes are paid and everything, and then I don't have to deal with the distributor that makes me buy a bunch of like crap cigars to get the good ones. And so we've immediately become, I just have like 3 or 4 cigars here, but we didn't have to buy a bunch of Philly Titans or something to get what we have. So my house cigar is actually his house cigar, and he sourced his filler wrapper and binder in different parts of the world. And then he had a friend that's Cuban roll it for him, and he helped me make my own label. And so with his blessing, I actually take his house label off and I put ours on it. And we're actually in the process of like, it's kind of been a success. We've been selling a fair amount of them. So I think I'll get the green light from my business partner that we've proven that we can do it. And so our next round, I'd love to do kind of like my own or our business own, you know, where we personally pick our filler wrapper binder and get our own personal owned cigar in. But no, cigars have been a lot of fun. And each week, typically on a Wednesday, we do where you get a cigar, you get an ounce pour, an old fashioned or a beer, and it's $15. And these cigars are typically $16. And so it's fun to get folks down and sit outside and relax. And the weather's been so awesome the past month. So if anybody's listening, this Wednesday at 6:30, we'd love to have you guys come down and see the shop and just hang out and smoke a cigar and enjoy the weather.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, the weather. You're right. I mean, when we first got there, we sat outside, and that's one of the first things I said to Zach, one of the guys on our barrel pick, is like, "Damn, I feel like I have to have a cigar sitting out here and a nice little pour."
Yeah. And Rob asked about you ever get Cubans from him. I would imagine you're probably refrained from answering that. We'll just
yeah, we don't have any Cubans here, but I will say this though, like if you have cigars at your house and you want to come here, you don't have to buy our cigars. All we ask is you get a bar tab with us and just give us a little business, and then you're more than welcome to smoke your own cigars outside. Like, I get it. You know, I have some really nice ones at my house, and when I go to a place, like, you know, it's not like I smoke a bunch of cigars every day. It's maybe a once a week or once a month thing, and you want it to be a special thing. And if you have cigars that you really like, it's tough to, you know, it's a commit. It's not like a pour where it's in 1 second, it's over. A cigar is a huge commitment. So I get it. If you have one that you really like, you know, just go ahead and you can bring your own here. So
cool. That's nice.
Well, Brad, I appreciate you coming on, man. That was that's a wealth of information. This is something that those who joined us late, I would catch this and replay. And I think what we might do as well is we're gonna probably segment your interview and this make this its own, and we'll get this replayed later on the week because I think this is great information.
Yeah,
especially for those who are in the Covington, Northern Kentucky area, just the greater Cincinnati area. I would argue it's still worth a couple hours drive, especially on your way to the trail.
Right.
For those who come from the north.
No, absolutely, man. If you're passing through Kentucky, like, give us a shot. I mean, I'd say if you're listening and you're in a major city like New York, Chicago, Vegas, LA, and you're into vintage spirits, I mean, hop on a plane, stay at the nicest hotel in the state of Kentucky, the Hotel Covington. You can come here to our shop and your money will go so far. You can go to our nicest restaurants. You can watch our sports teams. They're winning right now. And then you can buy a used car and drive home and you save money. So.
I've never heard it put that way, but yeah, that's good.
I would love to have you on again down the road, and maybe we'll revisit you as far as what new bottles you have on. But thanks for your time. We thank you especially for your hospitality.
Yes,
over the weekend. That was second to none. And obviously, along with Bill McCrare, we couldn't have done it without you guys. So.
Yeah, and the short notice of coming on too. I mean, we just talked about this Saturday, you know, and being able to come on this quick, we very much appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thanks for giving us a platform to show what we're doing, man. I wish Shannon was here to go over this with me, but no, I had fun with you guys, and I'm continuing to have a lot of fun with you. And it's just so cool how bourbon can bring people together that never knew each other, and all of a sudden we have something in common and we're best friends. So it's really cool. And thanks for all the kind words, and just thanks for even thinking to ask me to come on.
And
it was
we didn't talk about this. You can also follow them on Facebook. He keeps that pretty active when it comes to the latest pours. Is that right, Brad?
Yeah, I'm constantly posting on Instagram and Facebook pretty much daily of different deals or something we're doing. And then we have our biggest following is actually on YouTube. We almost have 17,000 followers. It's been really popping off. So some of the videos I make don't always get on, Instagram or Facebook, but yeah, give us a follow on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I probably have the best content on LinkedIn. Give our business a follow on LinkedIn, and it's the same crap everybody posts. I post bourbon, like vintage bourbon every day on there. So I'll make your LinkedIn feed a little bit nicer.
Yeah, well, we're on LinkedIn too. So when we go live there, it's on live on LinkedIn too.
Oh yeah, we X now too. I guess we don't tweet anymore, so I do X. So
yeah.
All right, very good. Thanks again, Brad. We'll see you soon. Okay.
Appreciate you guys. You're awesome.
Thanks,
All right.
See ya.
Well, that was great.
That was fantastic.
That's wealth of knowledge.
He is such a great guy, like you said, full of wealth of knowledge.
Yes, for sure. Before we get too much farther, I want to show this video that was made for our barrel pick on Saturday. So if you guys indulge us for a minute, we do want to show this to you. So here it goes.
When Dad rolled out the 6 millionth barrel, Julian Van Winkle gave me as a gift to my dad this bottle of 20-year-old Pappy. So I take the bottle and I open it up and I pour a little bit in his glass, pour a little bit in my brother's glass, pour some in my glass, and I go to put the stopper back in the bottle. And he looks at me and he gives me this weird look and he says, "What on earth are you doing?" I said, "Dad, I don't understand." I said, "This is a really, really good bottle of bourbon." I said, "It's really being sought after." He said, "I'm aware of that." I said, "So what I'm thinking is I'm just saving it so that we can do some more toast later on." He says, "Never, ever do that with friends and family. There will always be more old barrels of bourbon being made." He says, "Look at me and look at your brother." He says, "We're the fragile part of this whole thing." He said, "So never ever save old bottles of bourbon, okay? They're meant to be enjoyed with friends and family at the moment." It was the first time that my father and my brother and I had spent 3 hours together, just us, talking, laughing, discussing things that we had done that we didn't think he knew we had done. And then we started telling him about things that he had done that he didn't know that we knew he had done. We had the best time. We finished the bottle. 9 months later, they were both gone. It's not about the whiskey. It's about the lives you touch and the people you meet. And the whiskey's a byproduct of a good relationship.
All right.
Yeah, that's a hell of a video. Really is. Awesome. I mean, and Chad, cheers.
Yeah, cheers to you for doing
those picks. Good,
dude. You know what? But you guys put it together. It's easy when you got a group like that. When you have such great chemistry, that just all works. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we had such a great time. The guys that were there had a great time. At least everything we've heard from everybody.
Yeah.
And we picked a banger for sure. There is one that we were hoping to get, but I think we're going to let it sit for another year and we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. So,
In a year.
So that barrel pick will be ready for everybody at the end of October, I believe, is the target date.
Right.
It's going to be $75. We'll talk about it more as we get closer. It's going to be $75 for those who would like to do it. We haven't started the order form yet. I probably won't do that until I get back from vacation. Jeff and I will get that thing started. For paid Patreons, $5 and up, you guys will get free shipping for those who order on the Cedarburg single barrel. If for whatever reason you're not paid Patreon, obviously you can sign up prior to the bottle release. But I think the non-paid patrons will go through a different avenue to pay for that. It's still $75, but obviously the shipping, I think it's around $23.
Yep.
Depending on where you live. So obviously do the math. You can kind of figure out what's more beneficial for you all by being a Patreon member. That being said, we went through 6 different samples.
Yep, 6 different barrels. And number 6 for a lot of us was our favorite, but majority rule.
It did.
And so
I could have pulled a Fred Minnick.
Yeah, you could have. You could have. We both could have.
That's what happened. I did a Fred Minnick pick, and we voted his shit out.
Yeah.
And he brought it back in, and I'm thinking that's BS.
Yeah.
And
So
even though it's not yours, majority still rules. So we
Right.
left 6 out.
and we're going to bring it. We agreed we're going to bring it back next year. We're going to let it sit for another year.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
And oh my gosh, yeah. So, but we, like I said, still, even though 6 was one of most of our favorite, what we picked was fantastic.
Yeah, that was great. And then that will come out. And then the barrel head, I gotta find space back here. I'm not sure where. Yeah, if you want to get it.
Yeah.
We're gonna hang it up in the background. I just haven't figured out where I'm going to put it out yet, but we'll find space. But Jeffro wants to show it to people.
Yeah,
so
bring it up here and just let everybody kind of take a look at it.
Yeah.
Put it right there in front of you.
Yeah, there it goes. So yeah, everybody sign it. Those were at the barrel pick. I think it was pretty awesome for Mr. McBrayer to donate that to us.
Yep.
But it was a great time, and it's a memorable time. We got the date on there as well. So so that was our inaugural barrel pick. It was a fun time. As far as someone asked about our next barrel pick, I think we're going to announce that here in a couple of months. It's going to be we don't know yet.
Well, we do.
Well, we know who it's with.
We know who it's going to be with, but we don't know. You want me to go ahead and say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Next barrel pick will be Larrikin.
Yes.
American light whiskey.
Yeah.
We're thinking probably late fall, early winter.
Probably early winter.
Early winter. We're still working on dates with Greg to figure out when we can do that. But that is our next barrel pick will be Larrikin American light whiskey.
Yes, very good.
So
anyways, that being
yeah, I do have to give a special thank you to Jeff, Charlie, Brad, and Bill for setting that up. I'm telling you, that experience was incredible. So without you guys, that would have never happened. And absolutely amazing experience for me. And I'm going to speak on behalf of members that were there. Fantastic trip, great time.
Yeah, it was one of the better barrel picks I've had. I mean, I've had a couple others, and that was probably the better one.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So all right, let's get to some drawings. Let's get to some all the hashtags, and let's get through some super chats, and let's get this show moving, and we'll get you guys out of here.
While we're doing that, we're going to pour a little.
Oh, Remus 9.
Remus 9.
Thank you, Mr. Atkins. Appreciate you joining. And a lot of you guys out there, thank you for joining during that interview. I would strongly suggest to go back and hit the replay button. And then we'll also have that video of the montage from Saturday. We'll release it after the show to where it's a standalone video for those who are interested in seeing that again.
Yeah.
Yes, Google Meets Football afterwards. We'll do that. We'll do a little bit there. That's why I kind of want to get through this stuff. And also, I want to chit chat with you all too, quite frankly.
And we're going to also repost the Kentucky Bourbon Fest video. I know we showed that quick last week. That will also be reposted as its own in case you missed it.
Yep.
Um,
And then don't forget to fill out the Google Docs form that's pinned there. We picked wide receiver Amon St. Brown for the Lions.
Yep.
So you guys can beat us, which apparently it's pretty damn easy.
I'll tell you what, though, he tore it up yesterday. 3 touchdowns. Of course, you know, they were, I don't know who they were playing. They were playing the Bears. Detroit was playing the Bears.
Yeah,
the Bears.
Dave says he hasn't won in 65 minutes. So we'll see if we can break that streak for him. I'm sure he's parched.
Looks like your mic is now low, Charlie.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with sound and audio tonight, but you know.
I don't know.
You know.
I don't know what's going on.
We didn't change anything, did we?
We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything. We just plugged in and go.
Yeah. So, anyways, here we roll. Share screen.
And this is for hashtag revival.
Correct. Here we go. Nope. Screen. I did this last week. Share screen. It already ran. No one saw it, right?
No.
Here's what we're going to do. So, Torp won.
Torp won. And we're going to run it again, aren't we?
We're going to run it again to make it fair.
Yep. Torp, you get the first round.
And here we go for the second round.
Now, Torp, are you here?
Torp is here.
Okay. And Rick.
Moreland, are you here?
Rick.
Well, Torp or Rick, are you here? Torp's here. Check mark. He is good to go.
Deal.
And Mr. Moreland, are you here? Speak now. Cheers, Venmo.
Yep, I'm checking Venmo right now. Thank you, Keith.
And then one thing real quick. Who won the running back? I think all of you guys won the running back. Here's how that works, Sweet Lisa. If you beat Bourbon and Ballz, which I think almost everybody did who had a pulse, you get a entry into the end of the month drawing. So you won't really you'll get all it is an entry that you win. It's not a weekly winner. It just gets into it. What did you win, Torp? You won. What did he win?
He won Cedar Brook, the single barrel, A.M. Scott cigar batch.
Oh, that's a good one.
Whiskey Thief bourbon.
Yep.
And the Milam and Green provisions.
Milam and Green, yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's best 80 proofer you're going to have there, Torp.
So that's what we'll do for you there. And then Rick Moreland, you'll get the same.
Yes.
And then, we'll move on to the duck race.
Yeah, let's try this Remus. I don't know. Nose-wise for me.
Let me get the duck race going too.
What are you thinking?
Smells like an American single malt.
Where's it at?
I think that's it right there. And shout out to Luxco for sending us this bottle. I got it the other day. Very much appreciate it. It says it is crafted to honor the repeal of Prohibition in 1933. Ross and Squibb master distiller Ian Sturzman selected the finest barrels of high rye bourbon, for which the distillery is renowned, to create this year's edition. This is the Remus Repeal Reserve 9. It is 7% of an 18-year aged bourbon containing 21% rye, 26% of an 11-year-old aged bourbon comprising of 36% rye, and 23% of a 10-year aged bourbon containing 36% rye, and 44% of a second 10-year age comprising of 21% rye. It's a lot of numbers and a lot of percentages, but it's high rye. So, but again, shout out to Luxco for sending this. I don't know. What do you guys think?
See, I don't get the single malt on that.
I get a lot of corn.
But
High corn?
It's a rye, high rye.
I don't get rye. I get corn.
It's
Kind of like a butteriness on it.
says it's
like a corn.
a limited supply will be available in September of
It's
this
not
year
bad.
yet. MSRP is $99.99 per bottle.
So, real quick, once we get into the, Patrick, I think you're still on,
Pretty
buddy.
good.
If you are, last week you told us you want to use 2 credits of the super chat. So I guess I haven't thought this through. When someone uses an extra credit of super chat that they get for the plus membership, we are in week 3 of week 4. Do you want to use your 4th one now, or do you want to wait until 2 weeks from now? I really didn't think that through.
We do have one Venmo from.
Well, I haven't done that.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
getting through my plus memberships right now.
Okay, all right. He
So
has
Patrick,
one
let me
more.
know, please.
He wants to use it tonight. You just said right
Okay.
there.
Yep. Use it.
Because it's getting pretty damn close. You haven't figured it out yet. What the next?
Oh,
number-
Patrick wants to win that
He
lock
wants
box. I
to-
forgot. I think Patrick. I think you're on to us. I think tonight's gonna. I think tonight's.
It's tonight or next in 2 weeks.
Well,
so,
maybe.
yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
tonight's tonight. I forget how many more combinations there are.
There's only like 2 more combinations.
something like that. But yeah, no, you're right. The bottle may not be here next time.
But you know, you get the bottle of the Old Fitz 7-year or a pour of Old King of Kentucky. So,
Go ahead and
but
chat white.
taste wise on that, I still kind of get like an American single malt kind of note on it. I don't know why.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's not great. But it's not bad either. It's just, it's different. They don't give what the mash bills of anything else, what the other bottles, the 18-year, the 10-year, other than just the rye percentages. They don't give anything else. I assume if it's a 26% rye in one, it's probably 50 plus in corn, probably. I don't know.
I do get some of that rye spice on it a little bit.
Yeah. It's 104 proof, non-chill filtered.
Hey, do you already have the super chats already wrapped up, ready to go?
Yes, they're all packaged up, ready to go.
Are they sealed?
Yes.
How hard is it would be to unseal it?
Open the box.
Well, I guess we'd have to if someone wanted to.
Right.
Patreon.
Yeah. If you're a patron and you want to pull one out, we can do that.
All right.
It's just a
So,
matter of cutting the bag. No
I'm
big
in a
deal.
giddy mood tonight.
Uh-oh.
I know.
He's going on vacay.
Yeah.
This is me being in a giddy mood. Hold on, let me get all this. I'm gonna announce what extra I'm gonna do to the super chats. Let's see here. Make sure I got everybody in here.
I don't know if
Venmo, why did you say?
it was the rye guy.
How many?
2. Oh, has anybody else out there had this this Remus repeal? I mean, it says September release. Now here in Ohio, it's not available yet. But I don't know about anywhere else. They don't give a specific date, just said it's a September release.
Okay.
Just curious what anybody else might think
All
about
right,
it if you've had it.
not on. Oh shit.
Did you turn it all down?
Now can you guys hear me?
What'd you do?
Hold on. I want to see if they can hear me now. Can you hear me now?
Did Weller pull the plug? Is that what happened?
Hold on. I think haven't heard much good about. Anybody hear me? Like, is it better?
Yep, Asher said yes.
Is it better? I think it's better.
You know, I
No, I would love to blame Weller, but I had that 48 volt button off.
I've not been, and this is not, not unknown. I've not been much of a Remus fan. I tried last year's the 8-year or the Remus 8. Tried their single barrels. I tried their shelfers, and I don't know. There's something about Remus. I just can't get past it.
Then why do you get? Oh, it's given to you.
Yeah, it was given. So I mean, I'm not gonna, but I don't know. That's just maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just one of those brands
here's
that
what
I
I'm
just
gonna
can't do. What do you got?
Probably because I'm gonna go on vacation.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Which, by the way, if any of you bright idea people think you're coming here while I'm on vacation, I got somebody watching the house. So, anyways, my wife wanted me to make sure I make a PSA announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's watching my house.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that being said, the winner can switch out regardless if you're Patreon or not. This is just a, I guess whatever, of a deep purple.
Oh.
So if you want to hop in, more entries, have at it.
Wow.
Because I'm in a
You're going to get, they're going to
That
get,
is a
I'm in a
fantastic
deep purple
card.
kind of night.
so they're going to get an
Lord.
opportunity for a deep purple and the lockbox
And the King of Kentucky.
if they want to so choose. Yes.
Yeah. If they
Sample of it. Yes.
get the box.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
Damn.
So if anybody else wants in,
Uh-huh.
have at it. In the meantime, want to crack that open? This is my last
You do
bottle.
the honors, man. That's a glorious.
And
bottle.
speaking
Wow.
Close, Mr. Bortner. When you say, did I hire Smith & Wesson? Pretty damn close.
let me slide this around here real quick, Chad.
You're good. Put that up.
You know what it is, too? It got me all, I wouldn't say giddy, but it makes you realize when we did that bottle, not bottle, that barrel pick on Saturday,
Yeah.
it just, I mean, not to be cheesy or anything, but, at some point, you got to ask yourself, why do we have all
Why
this
do you
good
have all
bourbon
this stuff?
if we're not going to drink
Yeah.
it?
Right.
Because next year,
Hanging on to it for a little bit, for a little while, sure, for special occasions, but at some point, you got to break that crap
you
open.
got to share it with the people you care about.
So, and that has a lot to do with what we're doing tonight. So,
Absolutely.
we're going to do three glasses.
Sure.
Are you doing?
The bottle got tipped over, so we're just going to slide the bottle back.
Are we good now?
We're good.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Gandy's back in the race. I'll add Gandy to this. But while we're doing this,
Dang.
yes,
Thank you, Mr. Charlie.
you're welcome.
So let me slide this. We put this down over here for now.
So, all right, let me finish doing this real quick. I will put Gandy, another entry for Gandy here.
Is this in here? Oh shit! That's it.
This is one of my favorite bottles.
Oh, like all time. Yeah, no,
All time.
you're right.
Oh my god. And you just cracked this. You didn't even let it air out.
This is 144.2 proof.
Correct.
Well, what's up, buddy? Oh, Weller wants some.
Yeah, Weller ain't getting no. Goodness. BTM,
good
BTM wants in on this now.
It'll clean him out.
All right, Dave, and don't forget to while I'm doing this, can you tell them about Thursday?
Yes, Thursday we will not be on because Charlie's going to be in the middle of the ocean out east somewhere.
More
But
importantly,
BTM will be on in our place Thursday night. I believe he's going to have the West Virginia Bourbon guy on with him on this Thursday. We will not be back on live until September 29th. So I believe BTM will be on that second Thursday, right? Yeah. So, but when we come back on the 29th, we're going to have 15 stars on with their a new was it a First American West? Yeah.
They were at the festival.
Yeah.
all right. So here we go, guys. Let me share the screen with you.
Let me
wanna
double
share the
check.
names.
We double check on Venmo, make sure we got no
Let
more.
me go through them again. The top people. Hold on here.
And we'll start putting up the Venmo QR code thing if you would prefer to do that. We would actually probably prefer you do that as well.
Okay.
But
real
yeah.
quick, the top people are listed first are the plus members. So it goes Gandy, Tracy, Rick, CA, Scotty, Keith, Cast 529, Stan, and Patrick. And then tonight's super chat goes as follows: Keith, Gary, Dave twice, Sean 4 times, show me the proof, Keith again, Michael, Bortner, Rick Miller, Husky Dog, Stan, Robert, Charles twice, Gandy, BTM, and Rick Moreland once again.
Just a quick question. Mr. McDonald has upped his Patreon level to the plus.
Oh,
so does that give him? Yep.
So
yeah. So he gets an extra entry.
He does get an extra entry.
That's correct.
What time was that done?
That was done at 9:41, like 1 minute ago.
Yeah, smart.
Perfect time there, Mr. Gary.
So Gary, you're going to I gotta check out your membership, how that does. But nevertheless, you obviously will get today.
Yep. And make sure no more Venmo.
Yeah, double check any upgrades. Double check.
That is the only upgrade that I see right now is from Gary. Yep, that's it.
All right, do me a favor. I know this is probably bad to say, but no more Venmos, no more super chat. I want to go through this one more time, unless you got 10 seconds to do it. But otherwise, we're going to close this out because I want to make sure I get this right and don't forget anybody. So Keith, let's see here. So Keith, Gary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dave twice, Sean 4 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Show me.
Mm-hmm.
Keith again, Bortner.
Now Keith also gets the extra entry in because of the Venmo or the.
Dude, yes. You're
Okay.
gonna mess me up.
All right.
Keith, Michael, Rick, Husky, Stan, Robert, Charles twice from the Venmo, and then we go back to Gandy because he was a late add-on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then BTM, and then Rick.
Yes.
That
Yep.
sound correct.
Yes.
We are closing it out. Any late entries, we credit it next time. That's the way we're doing it. We're not doing.
Oh, wait a minute. We got Pat. Who do we have from last week that we did have one entry late last week? Who was that? Hang on.
That was. We told him. He said, "Don't worry about it," but we're going to do it anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
Who was it?
Who?
Was it Chris Jenkins?
Hang on. Let me look. That was through Venmo.
It wasn't through Venmo. It was Super Chat.
Was it Super Chat?
Yes.
Well, then I don't remember.
Well, then I'm going to check.
Here,
You're going to have to give me a second.
Yep. Hang on. Let me look. I might have wrote it down too. Let me see here.
No, talk to the chat. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, I did not write that
All
down.
right, talk to the chat.
Okay. I'm talking to chat. We're going to talk to chat, Chad.
Okay.
Check chat.
Chat. Check chat.
I
can't see the chat. Who's still there?
Yeah.
Who
There we
still
go.
have
We got
left?
on there. Okay.
It said Jeff wrote it down.
Oh.
I did.
Hashtag
Check,
rigid. Cast 529. Cheers.
Oh, you know it's horrible. Live chat replay is not available for that video. Last week. So Jeff, it's totally on you.
You know, I did not write it down. That's from 9/11, right? Yeah.
Yes. Jeff did write it down for sure.
He said it was Stan Sabick.
No, it wasn't Stan.
No, it wasn't Stan. I think it was Chris Jenkins.
Want to pay it forward the next time?
I don't have it written down. It's not in my notes. 9/11. I might have said I was going to write it down, but I didn't. That's my bad.
Well, we'll reach out to him and we'll settle him up as we often do when we make mistakes.
We'll take care of that.
So, all right. Last one is Gary. Is that what we said?
Yeah.
That's through what? Oh, that's because of the upgrade.
Correct.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Booty War.
And then we'll go with 9 as we often do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cancel this. Here we go.
All
So
right.
this
we
is
go.
for quite a few
Popcorn.
things. Might as well get the lockbox up here.
Yep, we got the Parker's Heritage Double Barrel Blend, JD Heritage
I'm gonna wait on him.
Short Barrel, the Watch Hill Proper Fit, and the Found North L Diver.
And then get ready for the lockbox.
Uh-oh.
There you go. 30 seconds left.
McDonald's fries in the front.
You don't want to be in the front.
I know. I know.
I don't want to be in the middle where like Gary and Show Me and Dave are at right now. That's kind of where you want to be. Now you got to start heading in the front. if you're
Cherry
gonna win.
pie.
Oh,
Falling
there goes
behind.
Keith.
Oh, no. He's out.
There goes CA Scotty.
Oh,
Oh,
comes
Uh-oh.
Charles.
Here
Charles.
comes
here we go.
Husky Dog.
You want to do that? Here
Yes.
comes Keith again. Here comes Dave.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Gandy. Oh, my God.
Whoa.
I've never seen Gandy run so fast in my life.
Gandy. Congrats, Gandy.
You get quite the sample. Congrats, Gandy.
Now, do you want
Andy, congratulations.
to take out? Do you want the deep purple? That's one question he has to answer. And the other question is
What do you mean, do you want the deep purple?
does he get the chance? Does he want to swap it out?
What
right?
are you doing? You
That
changing
was
rules up?
no, that was the option. You're going to swap out the deep purple.
I thought we were just going to give it. Oh, we need to swap it out with something.
Swap it out with something. Remember the four,
Yeah,
right?
because otherwise it won't fit.
Right. So swap it out if he wants to do that. If not, we'll keep the 4 that we had.
He's swapping that out.
I'm sure. And then we're going to need the 3-digit code there, Mr. Gandy.
All right, Gandy. Do you remember the last week's number at all? Otherwise, the audience is going to get on you heavily for not. Wait a minute. Is Gandy even on?
Somebody better get a hold of him.
We've never had this before. You know? Gandy had pineapple on his door. Oh, Gandy, he's on. We need a 3-digit code from you, buddy. You got the reflection of the computer right on it.
Oh, shoot. You want me to
All right, that's fine.
block Jeff out?
No, just go the other way.
Come on, bro.
Turn it all the way that way. The other way. No. Keep going.
There you go.
There you go. No. Criminy Christmas.
First timer, bro.
All you're doing is
All right, Gandy, give us a
Turn it
3-digit
off.
code. What do you think?
253.
253.
Wasn't that last week's?
Was it? Last week's was 243.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Sorry.
So this week,
Hold on. Let me see. This is 253.
okay.
So of the 253, let's see if you got all 3 of them right. You want it? There you go. 253 it is?
Yep.
All right. See if Gandy wins. That's not it. Well, there's not too many numbers left.
I think there's one combination left.
No, there isn't. There's, well, I ain't saying, but there's more than one, but less than whatever.
Nice try, Gandy.
Nice try, Gandy. Sorry, Pedro. So yeah, so that's it right there. Gandy.
Your 40 time was awesome, Gandy. Like,
Yeah,
geez.
yeah, his 40 time was like what? Well, it was a minute and a half.
Relatively speaking, man,
Yeah.
like you rocked it though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
In
no,
your,
that
in your
was fun.
basket cornucopia.
Yes, the
So,
5 was eliminated. So, all right.
So does Gandy want the deep purple?
No, he does.
Well, he's got to say it. He's got to tell us.
That or just come in the chat and tell us. Once
Either
we do,
way.
Google Meets.
Yep. So
I will put it in.
Hey, buddy. We really want some attention.
Oh, I know, poor guy. He's so
Great dog though.
Yes, deep purple. All right, we'll reopen your box.
yes, and we'll figure out what you don't want.
Yep. Yeah. So as far as replacing Ganny, if you want to do it, we can do it in the chat. But there's a Parker's Heritage, Jack Daniel's Heritage, the Short Barrel Watch Hill Proper Pick, and then the Found North Hell Diver. If you want either one of those taken out, let us know. Excuse me, which one you want, and we'll pull that out for you. Take out the Short Barrel. Gotcha.
Anything else we need to cover before we get out of here?
Just tune in next Thursday for BTM, and
We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah, see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks everybody for just for being here for one another. This is definitely a whiskey family. You guys are magnificent, and hopefully you can join. Some of you guys can join us over at Meats. Otherwise, we will see you guys in 2 weeks. All right.
All right.
Until next time, I'm Charlie.
I'm Chad.
I'm Jeff.
All right. We'll see you all.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
All right.
There's shit everywhere.